John, you were asked for improvement based on what happened last week. Do you feel you got it tonight?
Yeah, definitely. They had a good team. I was always concerned about this game because I don't feel they've hit the straps at home yet, having watched some of their games, but I felt they did today. And that first 15 minutes or so, we just couldn't get the ball the first quarter of the game, and I think that's impacted on us as the games wore on. But they're a good team, and I'm really pleased with how I thought we defended our way to a win today. You know, we took some opportunist tries, but we defended our way to a win, because in the second half, I mentioned to one of my assistant coaches, it's like attack v defence, because we just kept losing the ball. We kept coming up with basic errors, clearing our own end, and obviously when you do that, you've then got to defend the set on your own line. But I thought they did it really well. But we've obviously got to look at the error count, because it just wasn't good enough, especially bringing the ball out from our own end.
There was a period in that first half where I think you were starved of the ball for nearly 10 minutes. Do you think that was a contributing factor to the fatigue and tiredness?
I think it was a contributing factor to the scoreboard, yeah, and but we didn't help ourselves there. We defended 4 sets on our own line, then went for a short dropout. So, you know, rather than buying some land, we let them camp on our line 18 metres away, and then the fullback comes up, young Ritson, comes up with a try. So if you're gonna sit people on your own line all the time, they're going to score eventually. But you know, credit to them. I thought we defended ourselves to a win today.
I mean, to be 12-0 down here with a partisan crowd, John, I think the Bulls deserve a lot of credits for you know, getting back up and wrestling that momentum.
They do, yeah. They deserve the credit for getting the 2 points. You know, and they've got it by a 10-point margin. As you say, if you take that first 20 minutes out, 12-0, it's been a 26 points to 4 ball game, and that was a kick try that they came up with that. So, you know, you've got to be satisfied with that. Ball in hand, we look scratchy, we look rusty, and it might be because, you know, we're missing Joe Keys. You know, I mean, I thought Mincello was outstanding today with an 80-minute contribution, both in the middle and as a pivot. I thought Rowan Mills defended really well, but we just haven't got that edge in attack when Joe isn't out there. So, you know, I'll be looking forward to him returning when he does return.
I thought Brandon Pickersgill, again, you know, another 8-star performance, John.
Oh, he's a good player, isn't he? You know, and he's a good player, and he's getting better. And there's a number of them who've had 8-star performances today, and there's some who perhaps haven't had such good ones. But I thought Ross Peltier contributed greatly when he came off the bench. You know, a couple of barnstorming runs, it turned the momentum round and allowed us to rest the scoreboard for half time.
Sam Hallister did the commentary with myself and John and Lee, and a very honest assessment from Sam. He feels that George and Vila are ahead of him currently at a minute. I think we saw that today.
I thought they were both good, yeah, once again, and I've spoken to Sam about that, and Sam's an honest kid, and that's what I like about him so much. He's very honest, and what he's asked me is what he needs to do to get back into the team, and I assure you he'll be working really hard next week in order to do that. But you know, we've had a little bad luck with George Milton, who it looks like he's fractured his eye socket, so you know, that's not so good, and obviously that will factor in for next week. But we've got a 9-day turnaround now where we can dust ourselves down, do some tough conditioning work, do some tough contact work as well, both with and without the ball, and hopefully come out a bit better for the next game against Hemel.
Regarding George Milton, did that happen in the first 5 minutes?
Yes, it did. Yes, it happened then, and he wasn't actually knocked out, but we were concerned about his eye, and he felt okay, passed the test, so all the due diligence was done, returned to the field, and then it tried to blow his nose, and his sort of face just went in a little, so that's the indication of a fractured eye socket, so it's not looking good for the kid.
It got a bit physical towards the end. Dalton Grant and Jack Aldous sent from the field.
It was physical all the way through. They're a very physical team, and you know, they dished us up once or twice when we were carrying the ball, and I think that might have contributed to us making errors. But they're a physical team, and they've got some good running threats with both the halfback Young and the fullback Ritson. So yeah, they're a handful, and I'm happy to come up here on the Friday night to go away with the 2 points.
And Dalton Grant's red card, John?
Well, I mean, I didn't see it. I'm Arsene Wenger now. Yeah, I ain't seen a thing. So well, I'll look at it on the video, so I'm sure you've commented on it, Mick, and I'm sure it's very accurately described.
You mentioned Joe Keys. Is there any idea of when he's
North Wales? He'll be back for North Wales, yes. We could play him at a push against Hemel, but we're going to wait until North Wales so he's fully fit.
How did you feel the players coped on the pitch, John? Obviously,
great, this is a great pitch. I mean, it's a high quality 4G. There's some give in it, and it's a fast track, and it suits people like Ritson and Young for them. And I thought it suited Dane Chisholm as well. He looks very evasive, and that try he scored, which ultimately clinched the game, was a cracker, wasn't it?
And his kicking boots were back on again today.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's Dane, isn't it? 20 out of 21 one week and 5 out of 11 the next. So yeah, that's Dane. So you've got to ride it some weeks. But this game was a good one.
And we're pleased with the side's attitude. You sort of criticised them a bit for their sort of attitude in the second half last week, but
yeah, I was, yes, but I thought they caught us the first 20. But I just like the way how we worked our way and ground our way back into the game, and ultimately worked our way to a victory.
Because character.
They did, yes. And again, I say this is a win for our online defence. I'm really pleased about that.
Changing tack a little bit, 4,000 here, which is a great start for the Magic weekend. But do you think the OFL have maybe missed a trick a little bit by not involving Bradford in the Magic weekend next week? Other than the ladies, no disrespect to them, but. If you'd set Bradford up against, maybe for the sake of argument, Oldham, who are also used to, their supporters are used to going.
Well, I'd have thought, we play Hemel next week, don't we? And Hemel's, I don't know what Hemel's capacity is, but I'm sure it ain't that many. And you send Hemel and Bradford with a little financial persuasion, perhaps, to Hemel to take the game there, and you get a bigger crowd. No doubt about that.
I thought more of the likes of Oldham, somebody a bit more competitive, and somebody whose supporters are also used to going to play.
That's how the fixture list is, isn't it? So it's that's how you take it, because you've got to realise it's home and away is our league. It's not an extra round of games. It's home and away. So you'd have to persuade someone to forsake home advantage. We wouldn't.
But I assume this was pre-arranged for being tonight.
Oh yeah, well they are the fellow names. Yeah, and it was smart. It's smart because there's been lots of Super League shirts here, and obviously what a following once again from the Bradford fans. So it's been good.
Record crowd by over 1,000.
Yes, very much so, and it's great facilities. It's been a great atmosphere.